I am on the set of the Great Passion Play in Eureka Springs. Gentleman with me right now, Alex, and we're going to meet him in just a minute. But before we do, I really want you to take a look at this.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. Before time began, He existed. He stood and said, I am God. Was He? Was He who He claimed to be? The Son of the living God? He lifted man's ethics to the highest plane and demanded that we live that kind of a life. And on that cross, Jesus had the capacity to think of you. And He loved you enough to stay on the cross. Was there ever such love as that?
An incredible piece of video there about, of course, the most incredible story there is. This is Alex, and Alex, you're kind of responsible for making sure that the look, what people see on the different people who are part of the, the Great Passion Play, what they look like. You're with the costuming.
Yes, so we had an incredible opportunity to purchase some costumes from a theater up in Branson, Missouri. They had some costumes from a show that ended many years past called The Promise.
Yes.
And when that show ended, they put these costumes away in storage and forgot about them. For 16 years, they stayed in storage.
Oh my.
And finally they realized, hey, we need to get rid of this stuff. Well, that happened right around the time that we started thinking, we need to kind of overhaul the look of our costumes a little bit, because we had a lot of bright colors, a lot of almost neon, and they wouldn't have had those colors in Jerusalem back then because those costumes looked like the 1970s, which is when they were made.
Right.
And so I went through all of our dressing rooms and I pulled every costume that I thought was too bright, if it was a bad design, like we had plaid costumes, even checkered patterned costumes. And I just thought, no, that they wouldn't have had that back then. And so I pulled everything out that we didn't want anymore, and then we incorporated all of these new costumes that we purchased from that show in Branson. And so the intention was to always make it just feel that much more authentic for the audience.
That draws the audience in, does it not?
Absolutely, because instead of them questioning, would they have really had a neon pink outer piece? They think something about the show, about the story that's being told. There's no hang up in their minds about something they feel like that they wouldn't have had a banana on set back then. And that's right, they wouldn't have had bananas in Jerusalem either.
Right.
And so I also went through here and I took all the fake bananas off the set, because I was like, from a distance, some fruits can be misseen as something else.
Sure.
A banana is very distinctive in its shape.
You can't hide it as something else.
Exactly. So I also did that and removed anything from the set that we decided was just not authentic, not original.
But what you're saying then is really here at the Great Passion Play, you pay attention to the details. It's not just, well, let's just throw something out there. So people are getting a real feeling of what things were back in that time.
Exactly, because we want to pull them in. We want them to feel like they are watching this story for the very first time. Many of them might be, but many of them won't be either. But we wanted to turn the play from a show where people says, oh, it's a great show, to a show where people say, oh, you've got to see it. I don't care if you think you've seen the play before, you haven't. you have to see it this year.
What does this do for you? Because this isn't something new to you. You've been doing this for a number of years.
That is true. I worked at the Passion Play. This is my 20th season working here, but I've only just recently started working here full time in any sort of designer capacity. And so the play had become my passion. It started off being a summer job to keep me out of trouble, and it turned into my ministry. And I have as much invested in this play as anyone because I care about this story, and I care about bringing the Passion Play into the 21st century and making it a spectacle for people to once again cross the country just to come see it.
People want more information about all that happens here. How do they get it?
They can go to our website at greatpassionplay.org, or they can also call our box office, and the number is also found on our website.
All right, as you can see, Alex is very invested in this story, and it might be a story you want to be invested in as well at the Great Passion Play.